All right, Brian Bergner here with the Daily Courier, sitting here with Tyrone Ellis, head coach of the Northern Arizona Suns. And Coach, year one is in the books now here in Prescott Valley. Talk a little bit about your experience overall, and how exciting this year was for you, and obviously the memories that you guys created and that 10-1 start. It's not something you guys are going to forget.
No. I told the guys you would never forget your rookie season, and I would never forget my rookie year as a head coach. And I was very thankful for them, for their commitment to buying into the process. I thought we put a great product out on the court and also in the community. And so I'm very, very thankful.
Talk about your thought process now heading into the offseason. Obviously it's the D-League, so a lot of these guys can come and go. You may have a completely different roster next year. What's your role moving forward?
My role is to help these guys in any way we possibly can. If some of them want to come back, we'll welcome them with open arms. Some may want to go overseas. Just whatever we can do to help them further their career, we are here for them. In regards to myself, I kind of sit back and reflect a little bit, try to figure out where I can be better, and get ready to help the Suns organization in any way that I can.
Ski, you're one of the best point guards in the league, especially when you're fully healthy. Talk about that groin injury that you had early in the season and how much that affected you the remainder of the year, and that it still kind of nags you today.
Yeah, I started off the season when I was playing. We were 10-1, and I was playing my tail off, and I felt like I was the best point guard in the league, not just one, but the best. And it was very unfortunate to go through something like that, as a growing injury. It's not a rolled ankle, it's not a sprained wrist or a dislocated shoulder you can just push through. It's something that you need to run, to sprint, to slide, to jump. It nagged me every game after that, once I got back, and still nagging me a little bit today, but that's something that I have to grow with, and I've learned a lot. I can't always play with my physical attributes. I have to play mentally. And coach always says, play chess, not checkers. And that's what I did the majority of the rest of the season, is play with my head and not so much, my physical attributes. And I learned a lot as a player, mentally. And I think this summer is going to be big when it comes to me getting healthy and then putting the two together, learning everything, or putting everything I learned mentally, and on top of being physically, healthy, I'll be exactly where I want to be.
Talk a little bit about off-season goals for you and what you're hoping to accomplish. Are you going to look at overseas? Are you going to return to the D-League? What are you hoping to look at, moving forward in your career?
That's the tough part about the offseason. You really don't know. You kind of just go with whatever happens, whatever opportunities kind of come up, and you kind of assess them as they come. You don't know beforehand. So at the moment, I don't know what I'm doing. I know for a fact I'll work out, I'll get my game better, I'll work on my mentality, I'll work on basketball IQ and stuff like that. But outside of that, you can only wait for your next call, wait for your next opportunity.
Mike, talk about the off-season plans that you have. You talked a little bit about off-camera about going to Vegas again, playing in the Summer League, and hopefully getting a contract with an NBA club.
Yeah, that's definitely the goal. Obviously, every summer you want to go in and try to improve on some skills, obviously, that you think you need improvement, and to try to master the ones that you think you're proficient at. So the goal this summer is just to really go into it and with an open mind, and being able to kind of understand what my goals are now with my first year of pro basketball under my belt, and kind of learned a lot this year. So just going to take the most of what I learned and go into the summer with my head down and work hard.
As a guy that's obviously all you guys are interconnected with the big club, but you've got a huge role with them in player development and whatnot. And we'll talk about the feelings from the Phoenix Suns and how this first year went here in Prescott Valley.
Yeah, they were happy. The main thing is, we want the players to represent the Suns in a positive way, meaning the Phoenix Suns. And to a man, every one of them did. So that's the #1 objective in terms of representing the Suns. From the standpoint of Bergner Jones Jr., our coaches and our staff and all the players that were involved in that process, it was a phenomenal effort. And you can see some of the results now with Derek playing with the Suns and what he's able to do in a short amount of time.
Lewis, obviously your first year completed now as the assistant GM here with the Northern Arizona Suns. talk about what it was like going through the exit interviews today with many of the players from the team.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet day for us, finishing out the season, our inaugural year here in Prescott Valley. I thought it went pretty much as expected, even better. To be able to have our D-League franchise a 90-minute drive from arena to arena has just been awesome for me. I work out of Phoenix, and so it's been an easy commute going back and forth. Meeting with the players today, we've gotten a lot of positive feedback about our transition to Prescott Valley from Bakersfield, about the city, about the community, the facilities here, the housing situation for the players, and mainly the culture that we've established with the Northern Arizona Suns. It really, it echoes exactly what the Phoenix Suns are doing. And I think the thing that I'm most proud of is how positive all the players were about all of the coaches, the entire staff here, their teammates. So a lot of good stuff to take out of today. Little sad to see the season come to an end. We failed to reach the playoffs, which what was our goal, but I still feel like we got a lot of value out of the year. Johnny O'Brien got a call up. Bergner Jr. Was down here and played a lot, and now is back with the NBA team. And I feel like a lot of our young players, especially, really matured both on and off the court, and it's going to lead to a lot of bigger and better things for those guys.